Hello everyone, welcome to my weekly vlog of not smoking marijuana. I'm 7 weeks sober from marijuana. I was smoking weed non-stop all day, every day, mindlessly going through life with no ambition or motivation to reach my potential. I quit smoking marijuana after doing it for 5 years, even when I was on self-improvement, and I'm going to walk you through the process to quit as well. You might think that weed is not as bad as cocaine or heroin, but it's just as bad as any other drug. It kills your drive, it dulls your edge, it wastes your time, it numbs your pain instead of helping you grow through it. Cocaine or heroin might wreck your life fast. Weed does it slowly, quietly, over years. You wake up one day wondering where your motivation went, where your potential went. And the truth is, you smoked it all away. A drug is a drug. If it makes you weaker, duller, slower, or more dependent, it's your enemy. Don't justify marijuana as harmless, because the more you think this way, the more you think that marijuana is harmless, the more you do it. And look, there's a point where people love to point fingers at crackheads, heroin junkies. Haha, look, he's worse than I am. But if you don't realize right now, you're worse just as they are, because you keep smoking and you're telling yourself that you can stop at any point. But if you really try to stop for at least a year or like 2 months, you'll see that you can't stop. You'll go back to smoking and you get back to the cycle of addiction. And that's when you really are addicted. And you might think that, no, I can stop anytime. But if you smoke again in the next year, then you are addicted. And you go back to that cycle, you are addicted. Just because you do it one time out of the year doesn't mean that you're not addicted. It means that you will come back to the drug and do it again. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but next year. And people love to point fingers at the crackheads, heroin junkies, meth addicts, but you are exactly the same as those drug users. They say, look at them, they're lost, they're messed up, they threw away their life away. And maybe you haven't thrown your life away completely, but eventually there will come a point in your life where you will blame marijuana for your mistakes. But here's the truth. Most people don't want to hear this. They don't want to hear the truth. They just want to hear the lies. They want to listen to Snoop Dogg and Wiz Khalifa smoking weed every day, Dr. Dre. But the only difference between a crackhead and a pothead is the speed of their misery, their suffering, and their downfall. The more they go down smoking weed, the more negative investments they get. They spend their money, they lose their time, and all their potential is gone by the time it's the end of their 20s. By the time they're 30, they're still working a 9 to 5. They still don't have a business. They still don't have a physical physique. They still don't have the woman they want to marry. They still don't have kids. They still haven't traveled. It just depends on what their leverage of success is. But a crackhead will hit rock bottom in a month or two, depending on how much crack they use. But a pothead will probably hit the rock bottom in like 5 years, 10 years. It's so slow they don't even notice it, and they think that there was nothing wrong with it. But both are addicts. Both are numbing their pain. Both are escaping reality. Both are robbing themselves of potential. But society gives weed a pass. They'll laugh about it. They'll laugh at me that I'm trying to help people here. They'll say, oh, I'll smoke a blunt for you, brother. Don't worry about it. I ain't worried about it. It's only the weak people. It's only the weak-minded that can't do what they need to do, and they wear their weed leaf on their bandana or on their beanie, or they get a tattoo of it, because I have a tattoo of it. And it's like their personality trait, and act like it's just a plant. Oh, I do it all the time. It's no worries. It makes me strong. It makes me good in bed, or whatever. But if it's just a plant, then why are you so dependent on it to function? Why do you need to smoke on the very first hour of the day? Oh, I don't smoke in the very first hour of the day. I smoke it at night whenever I'm done with work. It's only one time of the day. It's only one time. Or it's only one time out of the week. But you are addicted to it because you keep doing it. You'll do it again, you'll do it again. So it is an addiction. You can't say it's not an addiction, because you will do it again. Look down on the crackhead down the street and downtown, and you'll be like, I'm glad that's not me. but you haven't been sober in years from marijuana, and you need your daily hit to feel normal, or you need your weekly hit to feel excited about the weekend or whatever, and you want to feel good, you want to feel relaxed. You had a long day, you had a stressful day, and you normalized being mentally stimulated, foggy, lazy, and numb from this drug. Addiction is addiction. Doesn't matter if it's crack, weed, porn, alcohol, video games, social media. It steals your time, your power, your mind, your conscience. If it's stealing your time, your power, your mind, it's the same demon. You're just wearing a different mask. I do have a course ready to purchase. If you're serious about quitting and transforming your life, this is your sign to go and buy and quit weed forever. The first step is right here. Take it now. It's in the bio or in the description. Buyers who already purchase it will automatically get access to an updated version if I update in the future for free. So you won't have to pay any extra, and you will keep the same price for a lifetime. Also, I am providing a one-on-one session for anyone who can't quit on their own, and I'll give you my genuine advice. I do charge for my time. Farewell. Thank you for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, comment, be a stone, a gemstone.